Today we're not only looking through my camera, no, we're also getting a perspective of a professional photographer. Hey champs, what's happening? Welcome to another episode of Tag Along with Chai. We are in Kuala Lumpur, Chinatown, and in this episode I'd like to show you around this beautiful part of Kuala Lumpur. It has not always been this beautiful. Now in the last few years it has been changing quite a bit. It was already a beautiful part of the city, but because of all these changes, I'm gonna have to give you a fresh look of Chinatown. And we're not doing this alone, no, we're doing this with Slev.
Hello everyone, I am Slev from Kuala Lumpur. We're walking the streets of Central Market and we are going to this temple, hoping to get some epic shots with the ray of sun and smoke.
We're basically showing you the new things that are here in Chinatown, but we're gonna have to, because my mate is a photographer, we're gonna have to check out this temple first. We're gonna make some cool shots. This is the good thing about Slev tagging along with us, because he's a professional photographer. So today we're not only looking through my camera, no, we're also getting a perspective of a professional photographer. I'm just keeping my voice down and try to stay out of the way of the people are doing prayers, and then suddenly there's a tour bus coming in with all these people taking pictures, and I think it's time to get out of here. Check out different parts of the city. We've just entered Lorong Paggun. This is a very popular upcoming street with a few cafes, restaurants. In this alley there's a lot of people coming to take Instagram pictures. Definitely a little alleyway that you have to walk into. You don't see half of it when you're walking through the street. You're gonna have to make a turn into it, and there's a different world here. Nice in the shade, you know, warmed up. It's now about 12 o'clock. It's about 30 degrees and the sun is out, like literally no clouds in the sky. What a beautiful day. Let's crack on. There are so many places which are designed for tourism. And this one is a really high-end tea house. This is definitely some high-end stuff. I looked at some prices. It is very expensive in here, but if you have some spare money to spend and you like your tea, your Chinese tea especially, this is your place. Which is also a really nice add to Pasar Sini. It's this MRT station, basically taking you wherever you need to go inside of the city. I've been noticing that KL is a very clean city, but I have to give you the full picture, and you also come and walk through alleys where there is a bit of rubbish here and there. So I don't want to show you or present a idyllic city, but it is actually really clean compared to a lot of different Southeast Asian major cities. I always like to have a bit of a conversation, add some value to the video.
Inside scoop you mean?
Huh?
Inside scoop.
Inside scoop.
Yes.
And we have that because this is the first time we're actually having a Malay person on the show. So let's learn a little bit about
the area.
Yeah, but also about the maybe a bit about the culture, or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go. How far is it walk?
8 minutes away. I spent a lot of time here.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 decades already.
Yeah.
So I used to work here. I used to work close by, and I come here for lunch all the time.
First time I arrived in 2011, I believe, in KL.
Oh.
So I know it a little bit, but I just want to hear from you. Do you think it has changed, this area in particular, Chinatown?
Even this area that we're standing at
Yeah.
changed a lot. But after COVID, a lot of businesses changed. A lot of businesses closed down. New owners came in.
Yeah.
Some businesses changed owners, but then it doesn't feel the same, like last time.
No. So I don't know if it feels better or not. It feels new. It is fresh. But
as a local, it feels weird.
it feels weird.
It feels weird. Yeah. Things that you're so accustomed to, you're no longer. That feeling is no longer there. You know.
So there is only one way to figure out how it is right now. Not only watching this video, but also just come and check it out yourself, I think.
This is a pandan cooler. It's got these tadpole-looking things, which is actually in Malay it's called selaseh.
Selaseh.
Selaseh, yes.
Okay. The seeds, let's say.
Yeah, the seeds.
Which one is this?
This is the kedondong. In Malay, it's kedondong asam boy. This is a popular drink in Malaysia.
Yeah, so we have to try. I never had it before, so let's.
Oh, you didn't try it?
No, first time. Whoa, sour. Sour and sweet.
And salty.
Sour, sweet, and salty.
From the asam boy.
The asam boy is salty normally.
Yes,
That's
the asam boy is like it's preserved fruit.
Let's talk about something that is very interesting that I don't know a lot about.
Okay.
So we learn a little bit also in every episode. We learn a little bit
about the culture.
Sometimes,
of every country.
exactly.
Yeah.
But sometimes more than others. You are Malay, right?
Yes.
So that means I'm not talking about Malaysian. You are Malaysian Malay, right?
Yes.
Muslim Malay.
Malaysian is the nationality. Malay is the race, and Muslim is the religion.
Right. So, as a Malay person in Malaysia, if you're born in Malaysia, you are straight away Muslim, right?
Yes, correct.
So how does that, what does that mean exactly?
Basically, no matter what race you are born in or what religion you are born in, you follow your parents' religion first. But then for Malaysians, Malay, they automatically, we don't have non-Muslim Malays in Malaysia.
No, everyone is Muslim.
Yes, correct. Unless by choice they don't believe in God. What's that word? I forgot that word.
Atheist.
Yes.
So are you able to be an atheist as a Malay?
Not officially.
No,
so on your identification card, you'll never say that you are different
so it
religion.
Says you have an ID card?
If it's Malay, it'll be Muslim there.
Wow. So the ID card says Muslim.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And I've got also my Muslim friends here in Malaysia. They and luckily I've got a new one now. That's you, obviously. But, so what happens if you let's say alcohol is forbidden for Muslims? Can you explain how they make sure that Muslims stick with the rules also here in Malaysia? A little bit maybe.
There are certain rules that you can break, and even if you get caught, there's no penalty for it.
Okay.
But there are some which are enforced even more strict in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Alcohol, and then sex before marriage.
Yeah.
So let's say you are caught in a hotel or in a room, not your own house, maybe outside at a hotel or a motel or Airbnb.
Yeah.
So you could get in trouble if the Muslim council knocks on your door.
Yeah.
You can get in trouble. If only the two of you are there. If there's a third person, then no.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Whoa. So actually.
Ideas, huh?
Yeah.
Ideas, huh?
You can actually get in trouble. How far in trouble can you get if you have, for example, sex before marriage, or just being caught in the same room?
They will bring you to a facility where they will take all your details because you're caught. But usually they will let you off with a warning first.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
So if you get caught again, then it'll be a heavier circumstance. Usually they will call either your parents or even your spouse if you're married and you're caught with someone else who is not your wife or not your husband. They will call your spouse
and then shame you.
Yes. So that is to. So the shaming part is more towards trying to prevent you from doing the crime in the first place.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
So if you
interesting.
think about it,
so
yeah.
I always try to not judge at all, but I obviously found it very interesting and very different. And my culture in the Netherlands, you grow up, you buy a joint when you're 14 years old. And you know, the red light district, as you know, is very open. It's okay to be gay. Drinking and even drugs is a normal thing. No judgment on that side either. Like I'm just
over here you get in trouble if you are caught smoking.
Yeah.
If you are below 18.
Yeah.
Or if you're wearing a school uniform.
Smoking a cigarette, or you mean
smoking cigarette?
Oh, really?
Normal cigarette, yeah.
But like if you go to the kampung, everyone smokes when they're 12 years old already.
Even here we see a lot of underage people smoking, but then they don't get caught, but they can get in trouble.
Yeah, I didn't know.
They can get in trouble.
Thank you so much for this angle of the society. I mean, there's a lot more to Malaysia, but I want to point out something which is very interesting and unknown, I think, to me. So thank you for giving a little bit of extra information.
My pleasure.
I want to point out that you are a photographer, that we've been shooting all this amazing footage, really, because you took us to some places which was very interesting to take pictures and videos. So thank you for that. Are we able to see a bit of work of you, like a portfolio?
Oh, sure.
Do you have that somewhere online on a website? Or?
I have Instagram. I prefer people to see my Instagram. Yeah. It's /snap studio.
Perfect. I'm gonna point you to it. It's a small Instagram. I think it's a very small number, but I've seen the work, and you're actually having a lot of jobs already, so you don't pay too much attention to Instagram. Right?
I plan to grow my Instagram this year.
Yeah. Okay.
Tenfold, hopefully.
There we go. So check out his Instagram, and you're gonna, if you are in Malaysia, you got good rates. You're also doing a lot of different types of photography. I've heard. So, but that's
mostly motorsports.
So let's go now to
Petaling Steet.
Here is where you can buy your fake brands. Really, like, you can not think about anything that is not being sold here. We talk about watches, wallets, handbags, backpacks, shoes. It is super busy right now, but it's getting even busier in the evenings. From 4 or 5 o'clock, that's where the other stalls also in the middle set up shop. There's a lot of shopping for you here if you're into your fake brands. Slev was saying that I'm gonna have to mention that the quality of the stuff as well, it's getting better and better. So people come here and it's getting more popular because the brands are, it's not maybe all about the brand, but also about the quality. I have to say, I bought these Nikes, beautiful Nikes, and funny enough, I only paid 50 ringgit for these Nikes, which is about $11, $12. You actually get a receipt of this as well. I bought them in Hong Kong for I don't know how many ringgits. It's like 500 ringgits, which I definitely didn't pay for. I walked on them for the entire day. I'm gonna have to be honest.
It feels like cardboard?
It was cardboard boxes. But yeah, I think it's a hit or miss. Because you end up not paying anything, or not a lot anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you just misbuy. And there's only $11, $12, but I'm gonna leave my fake Nikes here in KL. You wanna have some? What shoes size are you?
I've got good sandals.
So you don't want my? Okay. Slev, thank you so much for being part of the show, showing us around.
My pleasure.
It was great to have a local.
I hope you enjoy KL.
Definitely.
KL City,
Only
Central
for
Market.
a few more episodes actually. We're leaving. We go to the Netherlands and then back to Thailand where we're based. So let me know if you're going to Thailand. We'll let you know if you're back in Kuala Lumpur.
Sure.
I almost forgot to call out the champ of the day. This is Christian Enno. How to become a champ of the day and how to become a super champ. This is all described in the description. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. I would like to say from the capital city of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, bye for now.
Stay champ.